away win on the road against Gombe United. We promise Awosani and Lucky Nwa forgot on the score sheet to secure a 2-0 win for the Ondo faithful as well. Dayinde Ibrahim opened the scoring for Kwara United before Bashiru Usman leveled the score for Niger Tornadoes. All right, elsewhere, Sporting Lagos and Enugu Rangers played out a goalless draw. I'm telling you, this weekend, Fidelis Electrical's men are currently actually 2 points clear at the top of the NPFL table. All right, while Shooting Stars ended the Sunday action by putting 4 past Abia Warriors. Akwa United will take on Heartland today by 4 p.m. And the big question is, are there chances of Rangers bottling the league this season? Because it's just 2 points, and just so you know that the two big teams will be facing each other this weekend. Talking about Enyimba International and Rangers International as well. I don't know what to expect because winning 4-1, beating Rivers 4-1, and of course we know since Rivers returned from the continental engagement, they've been off and on. But still, Enyimba fans are gearing up and looking forward to that big one this weekend against Enugu Rangers. What do you make of this? This is a sign that Enyimba will be defending their titles. I'm being joined in here by Benga Boyega, a fan of Rangers. He's not a fan of Rangers. He's actually... He has promised some Rangers fans a jersey, and I added
not 5,000. One.
Okay.
One, please.
I'm going to put beef for your head.
That's one.
So, Benga, you saw what played out yesterday. I don't know what to define this as. I don't know how to explain this. At this point, it's 4 matches to go. I think.
It's been interesting in the NPFL, the way... the competition from top to bottom.
I'm telling you.
We've seen several teams flirt with the relegation zone and come out. The likes of Sporting Lagos, even Rivers United at some point.
Yeah.
We've seen the mid-table stone. We've seen even the top tier of the league. Remo Stars were looking like they were going to run away with the league at some point. Now it was Enyimba, and then Rangers, and now even Doma can come into the picture. So
I'm telling you,
I think generally, let's not forget Sunshine Stars is in and about, and it's not just about the title; it's about continental spaces for next season. So,
but the titles matters too.
I understand, but not everybody will win the title. Only one person will win it, but every other person also have something to play for, and that's why the NPFL is interesting. But like you said, it's looking like Rangers are they don't want to decide the league on time. They want to take their time.
They want to take their time.
Yeah, and drop points.
Should we tell them what happened to Arsenal in 2 seasons now? Should we tell them? I don't know why they should.
We don't need to tell them. Everybody watches Arsenal.
They do, right? And I'm sure everyone is also watching Rangers. Okay, we have the phone line to call in this morning and tell me if you think there are chances of Rangers bottling the league, because it's just 2 points and they'll be meeting Enyimba this weekend.
Well, I won't call it bottling because again,
if Enyimba gets a win this weekend,
but they didn't spend so many. They didn't spend so many match days at the top talking about Rangers, so I won't call it bottling. It's about competitive edge. How many points between the first and the third?
If they don't win this league, they bottled it.
How?
I do not care how many minutes or how many days
that's
or
the definition of bottling.
Years they spent up there.
That's the definition of bottling.
Defending champion. Even if it's just for 1 week.
What about Remo Stars? Did they bottle the league? Remo Stars
were there for so many weeks. That you're trying to make excuses.
We need to understand the meaning of bottling. Bottling is not that you spent 1 or 2 weeks. Bottling means you were in pole position to win and you lost your ground.
Earlier, who did you perceive?
Remo Stars. They were there and beyond. In fact, the points between Remo Stars and second, as at December, we thought, the league is already for the Remo Stars guys.
But we all know they're not ready. Remo
exactly
Stars
my point. So why are we not saying Remo bottled?
You can't say same for Rangers.
Enyimba that are defending champions.
No.
They also spent some time at the top.
No, that time wasn't that much as that.
Do you understand now? It's not enough, but it's enough for Rangers. How about that?
All right, 07009540000. I know if you're a fan of Enyimba or a fan of Rangers. Enyimba fans already celebrated.
Sport is also celebrating.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Sport Mombasa.
Yes,
Usam forgot on the line.
Usam forgot. Good to have you on the show this morning.
Yeah, Benga has given us another definition of bottling.
Maybe they play.
It has to do with another club.
You say Arsenal.
Now, this same way. Yes. Now,
No, Rangers did not spend 92
Arsenal,
days at the top.
Hold on. Benga, you have the studio. Let me talk because
No
I'll
problem.
cut off anyway from now. Now, between Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool spend a longer time on than Arsenal.
I agree with you. I actually agree with you.
Yes, but you never said Liverpool bottle it.
We're not talking about Liverpool now. We're talking about Arsenal. If you are talking about Liverpool, we mention it.
Now you are saying that the number of hours and days spent on the top determines who has bottled it.
Like,
If we should go by we should go by that, how will you now say that Arsenal bottled it? How?
Hey, so
No,
you're talking NPFL now. You're bringing Arsenal.
No, he's giving an instance. You made same thing now.
Yes.
You're trying to give us a real definition of bottling.
Yes.
And you've been saying Arsenal bottled the league. So why are you now saying
Liverpool bottled the league as much as Arsenal also bottled the league. How many weeks did Arsenal spend at the top?
About bottling the
Yo,
league.
bro, tell him. Rangers are about bottling the league.
I remember bottling the league.
It
Yes or
doesn't
no?
matter how many seconds they spend there. If bottling is what we should, then don't say Arsenal are bottling because you have just refined it now to suit your sentiment, and it's not good, Benga.
Has Remo Stars bottled the league? Who stand for God? Answer the question.
No, I'm tackling you on account of your new definition of bottling.
I'm standing on that definition. Has Remo Stars bottled the league? Has Eyimba bottled the league?
No, but who has been?
So it's only Rangers that has bottled the league.
Because they are the one on top of the league right now.
Was Remo Stars not there before?
And they have been there.
Eyimba
They won
has
on
been
the
there
top of the
before.
league.
Thank you so much, to stand for God. We're on same lane. Don't mind being.
This thing is English language. No, this thing is English language.
Okay, that's
we are
fine.
educating people. When you say bottling, you cannot say bottling. Rangers are bottling the league, and then you alleviate other teams from bottling it.
I mean,
how many weeks did Rangers spend at the top?
4 matches to go. That is what matters right now.
But it's not bottling. Let's use the right word. It's not bottling.
They need to focus.
If you want to use bottling, 4 teams in the NPFL bottled the league.
Back,
4 teams.
Rangers bottled it. All right. Let's move elsewhere.
Decide that. That's not the fact.
All right, straight to tennis, where Iga Swiatek took just 40 minutes to register a crushing 6-0 win over Anastasia Patopova and reach the French Open quarter-finals. Well, the two-time defending champion showed why she is the overwhelming favorite for the title with a relentless dominant performance. Where top seed Swiatek won 48 points against 10 won by world number 41 Potapova and did not face a single break. Okay, and elsewhere, Spanish third seed Carlos Alcaraz made another statement of intent by sweeping past Felix Auger-Aliassime to reach the French Open quarterfinals. Alcaraz is 21, actually won 6-3, 6-3, 6-1 against Canadian 21st seed on Red Rain Free Day in Paris. But the reigning Wimbledon champion will face Greek 9 seed Stefanos Tsitsipas in the last 8. Okay, and elsewhere in Australian Open champion Jannik Sinner recovered from a slow start to beat Corentin Moutet. The last remaining Frenchman in the men's single drew 2-6, 6-3, 6-2, 6-1. Can we just manage this call? You have 30 seconds. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Madam Ogi.
My name is Oge. My name is Oge. Thank you.
Okay, this is Tony from Lama.
Good to have you on the show this morning. Yeah. We have 30 seconds.
Yeah, I actually want to win the league because they normally represent us very well at the continent. So Rangers, I'm not too sure. That's anybody they're followed by Rivers United. I want Sunshine Stars to escape relegation. Then Shooting Stars Enyimba, they're my team to go for the continent this season. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tony. But well, breaking Bruno Fernandes agent Michael Pinho has met with top European clubs. Well, a new Manchester United contract is also possible, but it depends on the manager and new Manchester United project. Should United let Bruno leave, then it's over.
Well, depends on who they bring in. Anyway. Ineos may want to surprise us.
Well,
what if they bring Frankie de Jong from Barca?
You think Manchester United will still want to have Frankie de Jong?
If you are letting go of Bruno Fernandes, you should bring in someone technical to replace him, right?
Okay, the camp is bubbling and 15 Super Eagles players are already in camp. And the only game that Ademola Lookman waited till this time before joining his teammates, the loss yesterday to Fiorentina.
Wow. Well, I would say his football is quite, and that's why.
And they needed that win to finish third.
I think that's why you appreciate teams like Man City, for example, who win and yet find some motivation to keep winning. You know, there are teams when you achieve a little. There are teams who celebrate 3 points as if they've won the title. Which means there are teams who actually win the title to celebrate. It's all about mentality. I'm talking about Atalanta. They did that great job in the final against Bayer Leverkusen. I thought heavens have arrived. I'm sure they were lackadaisical in the final. I mean, look at Bayer Leverkusen. They didn't have any reason to win their final game. They've already won the league. But they still had to do the job and ended the season unbeaten. So you appreciate mentality when you win and you are able to maintain that motivation to go ahead.
Yeah, consistency is key. Just so you know that 15 Super Eagles players were involved in training in Uyo on Sunday in preparations for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against South Africa and Benin Republic. Well, this was revealed by the new Eagles media officer, Promise Ofere. All right, well, the Eagles will host South Africa inside the Godswill Akpabio Stadium on Friday, 7 June 2024 in their third Group C game. Okay, and as we see, the first test for Finidi George as he takes over. Among the 15 players in camp, where let's see, Wilfred Ndidi, I can see his picture. There's I think we have Wilfred Ndidi, Kelechi Iheanacho, Samuel Chukwueze, Stanley Nwabali, Terry Murphy, Victor Boniface, Raphael Onyedika. Others are Fisayo Dele Bashiru, Al-Hassan Yusuf, Chedoza Waziem, Ojo Olorunleke, Ismail Sadiq, Ibrahim Olawoyin, and Benjamin Tanim. While the 8 players are still being expected, Madika Okoye, Shemi Ajayi Bright, Osai Samuel, Calvin Brasi, Frank Onyeka, Alex Iwobi, Ademola Lookman, not forgetting Paul Onachu.
Yeah, I'm particularly looking forward to the return of Ndidi. We've actually missed him in the middle of the park. And with the good news of Leicester City returning to the top tier, both Ndidi and Iheanacho may have some fresh energy to add to the squad. So, yeah, I'm looking for. We already know what our attack can offer us, but this is the first time in a long while we're having 6 midfielders. Let's not forget Finidi named Lookman amongst the midfielders, not attackers this time. So it's interesting to see what will happen. All
right, to get more updates, do join the A-team later this evening. 7 p.m. is the time, same station. That's 95.1 Nigeria Info. What's happening in Abuja comes up next. My name is Oge and he's Benga. Thank you so much and do have a blessed day.
Still with
This is Nigeria Info.